Look, we're matching. You can't see me except for on my. Okay, yeah, my stream.
Do you have a fridge?
That's my computer, you fucking
Bro,
dumbass.
that looks like a fridge, bro. It's white.
This girl drinking Bud Light. Oh my god.
This is Angry Orchard.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna take a shot of vodka.
I have my wine, so
Yo.
I'm gonna read people's Tinder stories. The
This
good
would be a
times.
great time to say that this is an after dark stream.
Yeah.
You are warned if there's anything that you are not allowed to be a part of. This is your last warning.
Okay, so I'm gonna read one of them now. I'm about to die laughing. Some of these are fucking hilarious. I was reading them this morning, already fucking dying. So I had these for a podcast I wanted to do. So I had people send me anonymous. So I don't know who these people are. They're from people in the gaming community. These are people that are mutuals with us on Twitter, okay? So I'm gonna read the first one. This one's fucking hilarious. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like... I'm already fucking dying because I know it's funny. Okay. Okay, so.
Fucking read it so we can laugh.
I know. It's so funny because this is so.
That's so funny, bro. Oh my god, that's a knee slapper. Ah.
So it says, I had this guy messaging me a couple times saying let's hang out. So finally, I said yes. Good choice. You always want to take risks, right? He picks me up and takes me back to his place and says he's gonna make dinner for us. Love that. We love a man that cooks. He makes spaghetti for one.
What the fuck? For what?
For one! And then sits and watches me eat it. And I asked what he was eating, and he said, I already did.
Some shit made
What?
He left.
And then continues to watch me eat. Then I told him I'm ready to go home, and he starts to try and kiss me after I was done eating. Eat and run and buy. Imagine meeting someone and being like, oh my god, you're gonna make us dinner? I love that. And then you just like puts one plate down.
Dinner for one?
I met this guy on Tinder once. We totally hit it off, so we met up to hang out and get to know each other. And she put a wink, you know? So we started making out, and he starts kissing my neck, and then all of a sudden he sticks his tongue in my ear.
Somebody come get her.
Literally. In my ear, and then I tell you, this was the absolute weirdest sensation I've ever felt. I'm not kidding. This ended up being a huge turn on for the guy. He also liked having other people lick his ear, and I decided that was where I draw the line. Earwax tastes nasty, dude. Sorry. P.S. This is totally a girl from your hometown. I didn't know that.
That's a wet willy right there. They'd be like, here you go.
My town is very, very small, so that means I know this dude. That means I would know this dude. I come from a town that's like the middle of like fucking buttfuck nowhere, so this is something that would go on because it gets pretty boring there. We only got one McDonald's.
I'd rather lick a bitch's armpit before fucking even licking the ears.
I love that this is totally a girl from your hometown.
You probably dated the guy we know.
So when I was in college, I was swiping through Tinder. This girl and I matched. I didn't message everyone I matched with. She messaged first. It was like, oh, this guy has his name in it. I'm just gonna not say it. Hey, you don't remember me, do you? And I was like, no. She said, we went to school together, high school. I was like, I don't think so, but I went with it because she had the name of the school. I'm guessing like in her bio or something. Kept going on with information that only someone I went to school with would know. Okay, creepy. Like my friends shit like that, I would know usually because my high school was 200 kids. You fucking live like
Fucking small.
oh yeah, damn.
That's
Like
fucking weird.
yeah, that's fucking cringe. Okay. In the end, she said I had you going, didn't I? That's fucking creepy. I was confused. The whole time she stalked my Facebook and used that information to make me think I knew her. Oh my god, that's fucking weird.
That's,
Wait.
And used that
That's
information to make me think I knew her.
that's suspicious.
That's weird.
That was the way of introducing yourself, I guess. To me, it's weird as fuck, so I blocked her crazy ass. And then he said, crazy or am I overreacting? I think you need to just
Get
not.
the fuck out.
Yeah,
Get the
just
fuck
get the
out.
fuck out.
Move.
What the hell?
Delete
That's
everything.
weird.
Just
No one
activate
knows now.
every single thing, dog. Just change your fucking name. Get a
Yeah,
new
get out.
identity.
Get,
Just
yeah, yeah.
move.
Just
Get away from
leave,
that.
different state, different country. Nope.
No, stay. Nah, fuck that. Leave that fucking. Go to a whole different fucking universe, dog.
Yeah, just out.
Different planet.
That's weird because on Tinder you don't see your last name. So like that's even creepier, right? Yeah. So she must have like
Did some research, like just look up the
Yeah.
guy's name, just
Yeah.
went deep into it.
I met a guy on Tinder and we went out and I went out with him. He was kind of a douchebag. Typical. It's Tinder.
He was a skater boy.
See you later, boy.
But he was really cute and I haven't gotten laid in a while. So like fuck it. Went back to his house afterwards and had sex. We were both slightly wasted, but it doesn't excuse the fact that as he finished, he said, and boom goes the dynamite.
Fucking Cleveland Brown.
Ow! And boom goes the dynamite.
He thought he'd done such a good job for the 4 minutes he was on top, but I guess he didn't notice me laying there staring at him as he spazzed out on top of me.
She was just looking.
Yeah.
Are you having
You know that meme that's like what she sees and what you see?
Which is nice for you? Yeah, that's good.
I don't know who's telling these guys what they're doing is any kind of good. Please, for the sake of us, tell that man no, sis.
I need to get the demo now.
Why you need to like jerk off or something?
Diabla! El
El Diablo.
Is
Okay.
that fucking Vine with the dog be like,
Yeah.
no! No!
Friend from class matched with my then girlfriend, now ex. He informed me of the match and proceeded to set up a coffee date. Instead of him showing up to the date, I did, and had the pleasure of watching my girlfriend freak the fuck out. Alright.
No, that was fucking enjoying.
That was like not even that good. Good for you, buddy. Let's all get a clap. Let's all start clapping.
Eee, afuera!
Yeah.
Eee,
Ahí
afuera!
está. Ahí está. Afuera.
So much demons that need to be getting rid of after that one, dog.
My brother actually met his wife on Tinder, so I thought I'd give it a try. I met this gorgeous guy. He was head of ER at the local hospital. Why is this guy single? I always wonder that. If someone's like really cool, a
Right,
girl
same
or
with-
guy, if you're really cool and you have a good job and you're like literally like perfect, why are you
Oh,
single?
perfect.
And I always talk about this with my dad too, because I'm like, this woman has, not that every woman needs kids, by the way, but it's not always common. So I always ask my dad, like, why does she have no kids? Why has she never been married? Why does she live alone in a big ass house, like 4-bedroom nice house? Like, so I'm just like, what's
she got
wrong with her?
husband.
And my dad's like, nothing. And then he ends up dumping her and telling me why, because she's fucking nuts. And I'm like, well, dad.
Like, there's always like some reason why a person is single. Like, they have some sort of baggage or something.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's always emotional. I now know. After a very fantastic date, he was taking me home. On the way, he lets out the worst smelling fart I've ever experienced. And I'm not a prude girl, a fart, not a big deal. It was what happened immediately afterward of what got me. He proceeded to roll up and lock the windows to trap me in the awful smell of his self-proclaimed protein farts.
Who the hell is writing this, bro? God damn.
Started
Protein
Snapchatting my reaction. Oh my god.
It's on the story too. Oh my
Game over.
god.
Needless to say, it didn't work out.
I didn't expect that at all. I thought you were still going on after that one. Oh my
I
god.
don't know why he's single.
Because he's a
Okay,
fucking weirdo.
Farts and then rolls up the
My dad.
Dude's like, nah, take that shit in. That's protein. And I'm gonna record you so all my friends can
The
see.
first time meeting them too. Like the first time meeting them.
This is why I don't go anywhere near Tinder, because if I ever get somewhere close to her, if I get in some sort of matching relationship or like somewhere in Tinder, I don't want no gassy ass bitch all of a sudden.
Like that's literally the first time meeting someone starts Snapchatting you. I don't like that. I've had someone do that to me before too, where like I was hanging out with a dude. I'm not saying it wasn't gonna be serious or anything. I really liked him, but he like was like Snapchatting me, and I don't know if it was like trying to show me off or something like that. Like that's kind of nice, like whatever. But it's the first date.
Yeah,
like
Yeah, that's true.
Give me
that's
like
true.
at least like 2 or 3 more dates before you can start showing me off. My profile picture was me holding my cat, except I photoshopped in a Pikachu instead of the cat. This thing was the most obvious and bad shot. So
Okay.
Maze didn't do the photoshopping because it would have been better. I might as well have printed out the original picture, printed out a Pikachu, then taped it over my cat and scanned it. She insisted that the Pokemon were real and wanted to know where I got mine. Oh god, I'm scared already. At first,
keep going. This bitch is stupid.
so I thought it was a joke. She went back to it once or twice, and I assumed she was as awkward in the conversation as I was. So then she went back to something relatively safe. We go on a date. What? You went on a date? After that would have been like, yeah, I'm good, bro. Unmatched.
We're all
man.
both really.
Girl thought you had a real Pokemon.
It's like me saying that this is my Pokemon, and I also got a Yoda. That's real.
We went on a date, and she's pretty excited to go back to my place. No!
You went back to your place. First off, this bitch is dumb for thinking you have an actual Pokemon. Who knows how crazy this girl is?
Literally.
To still go back to your place.
Hey, Wolf, how's it
And I
going?
even blew it up after that.
So amazing.
Tell him, sis!
Preach.
You fucking preach!
Period.
What
Period.
are you thinking?
I think I'm a stud. It has nothing to do with anything. He just has to throw it. I think I'm a stud. We walk in and my cat comes running into the living room so he can then turn his back and make sure I'm aware that he's ignoring me. Okay. I scoop him up and pet him and introduce him to the girl. She asks where my other pet is.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Mostly forgotten about the Pikachu conversation of the day. She hasn't. She was very upset I wouldn't show her the Pikachu. Imagine some girl like throwing like a temper tantrum over the fact that you can't show her the fucking like a.
You don't have a Pikachu? Where's your Pikachu? I want the Pikachu. Where's the Pikachu?
I want to see Pikachu.
Then I showed the original picture and the terrible Photoshop. She called me a liar and left.
More of the story. The bitch is stupid. You're stupid. You
Man,
fucking
dude.
let her in your house?
Take her on a date and bring her to your house.
Motherfucker. I don't understand
Wait,
why people are
Actually,
like
Tori
this.
brought up a point. Why do you even fucking went on the date with her?
Go on a date. He just invited her over. I watched a guy's cat die on our first date. We were supposed to get dinner, but at the last minute he told me his cat was sick. He had to take him to the vet. He never mentioned about having a cat before, which was weird, but I went with it. He texted me that he was out of the vet, but he could go without because he had to take care of his cat. But he invited me to come over and order pizza or something anyways. When I got to his apartment, I saw his teeny black cat all wrapped up in blankets asleep on his lazy boy chair. Aww. It was actually kind of cute. Yeah, that is really cute. I'm a cat person. I kind of wish I had one, but people I live with are very allergic. Every 30 minutes, my date had to feed the cat a syringe of a sugar solution and take the cat's temperature. Eventually, the guy had to take the cat off the chair and put him on and all of his blankets on the floor. The cat nearly rolled off the chair at one point, and my date had to dive across the floor to catch him. What the fuck? So we left the cat alone in the living room for a little bit, and we went back 30 minutes later. Well, we know what they did during that 30 minutes. The cat was passed out on the floor about 3 feet away from all of his blankets. Guess Mr. Cat was trying to crawl away, but he would get tuckered out and pass out each step. So I called it a night and went home.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why it was funny.
What was the point of this?
Wait, that was it?
That's
Please don't
it.
tell me that was-
What the fuck?
Dude.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
see. Ah, fuck.
so you just went into pure detail about this man's cat and death, and I left. What kind of story is this?
Yeah, motherfuckers are dumb. I'm sorry.
So we went on 3 dates, and the next time she asked to see me, I told her I was visiting family and wouldn't be able to until the following weekend. In that moment, she freaked out and sent me a 7-page long text about how I destroyed what could have been a perfect relationship, and she wanted to marry me still if I would just put her you know those fucking this is what you see, one of these.
All those-
That's how you be see it. Then left me a voicemail of her singing "You Got It Bad" by Usher.
Are you looking up the song? What are you doing?
Yeah, I am. I don't give a fuck about DMC. I can suck my fucking nutsack. Imagine getting a fucking voice. I'd be heartbroken, man. I'd be so sad.
Over a person you met like 2 days ago?
Yeah, love hits, bro. You don't fucking know. You don't understand.
Me in middle school, I will say that. But I learned a lot throughout the years, and bitch, get the fuck what?
While crying and saying she loved
The
me
fuck?
over and over. 2 days later, she sent me pictures of her burning a bucket list she had made for us. What a week! So entertaining, loving, emotional. Just what a fucking week. What fucking week? This guy was really passionate about compost.
You lost me because you went on a fucking laughing spree for a moment, so.
He's passionate about compost.
What the hell is that?
Compost is like trash.
Mates. I think
I just. Maze.exe crash dog. Alright, so this guy's into fucking garbage. So what? Does he fuck the fucking trash every now and then?
like he talked about compost for a good 3 hours over dinner. Ew.
You trying to eat a well meal? I don't care. It could be Luby's or anywhere. Like, it could be a decent meal, right?
Yeah.
But your date's talking about, yo, so I like it when the garbage, like, decomposes.
You like to put it
With
in
all
a square?
just satisfied me with all the fucking cans, banana peels, baby diapers, all mashed together. The
And this
smell,
little
the-
cute
Oh
square
my God,
cube
ate
thing.
spaghetti.
And then he wasn't talking about compost, he was talking about recycling. And then the worst thing is, later in the day, he didn't even recycle his water bottle.
Oh my god, that's a crime.
How are you gonna talk about recycling and compost? And then you're just
Yeah,
gonna, like,
she literally
not
says that at the
recycle?
end of this, she goes, if you're gonna lecture me about how important it is to take care of our earth, you better fucking recycle.
Preach, girl.
Yeah.
Preach.
Preach.
Period.
You
For
preach, mama.
president. You're for president 2024.
Preach, mama.
Make America recycle again.
I went on a date with this guy I met on Tinder who seemed pretty nice. We met up at a park. First of all, parks and strangers. Didn't we learn this as a kid? Not to fucking meet people in a park like some stranger.
Stranger danger.
Before you, can you listen? When I was like 17, I might have met a Tinder date in the park, and we might have made out on a park bench. He had a Camaro, so yeah, don't judge me.
When I saw him, I noticed he was carrying his really big backpack. Oh my god, is he homeless? Fuck.
He carries the team.
Oh, or that. At the end of the date, I asked him about it. He told me it was a secret. But
I don't
he
like
showed me.
secrets.
Anyways, we hid behind this tree and he opened up the bag to reveal what seemed like hundreds of really creepy stuffed monkey animals. What the fuck? I was horrified, especially when he said they all sleep in my bed every night just like you can. What's even worse is that sometimes I'll still see him at the park with the giant backpack.
Hey, fucking yo! What the fuck?
Bro, I'm questioning my knowledge in English.
Oh, this one's titled with the one who talked during the movie.
Okay, instantly, no.
Nah,
Not-
I'm
no.
like, no.
Can't do it.
We went to the movies and he talked through the previews, telling me about special effects. I get to the movies early to see the previews.
Right.
I told him that I studied film, and he cut me off by saying film class are just a joke anyways. 15 minutes into the movie, and he was trying to get his hand down my shirt. I told him to stop. So he insulted her and then tried to feel her up. I told him to stop, and he left to get popcorn. Paul just stormed out like a fucking baby. Then he came back. He sat as far away from me as possible. After the movie, he followed me to my car and wanted me to give him a ride home. So he's a bum. Usually on the first date, you kind of rearrange your way home. Plan yourself out. It looks, because what if she didn't, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Call that Uber.
so then,
Wait for-
because
yeah, wait
he
for that.
had taken an Uber to meet them, so. But there was no Uber in my small town, so I said goodbye and sped off.
Guys, what we learn? Don't be douchebags if they're your ride.
Always have a plan.
Get your driver's license.
Get a car before
Yeah.
you think you're mature enough to go on a date.
I mean, yeah, just gets up and leaves.